This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. Today I'm showing you Gilbert and Lou reacting to Chris Paul getting released by Clippers. Check this clip out.
Oh, I done had it with the Clippers now. Y'all gonna send the best Clipper y'all ever had home and not let him finish his last year. We remember what you did to Clipper Darrell. Now you're doing this to Chris Paul? Okay, we playing games. Take y'all home then. Go back to Buffalo. Yeah, we don't want you here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ballmer. I know you just bought this team and you got all the money. Take y'all back to Buffalo. We don't want you in Los Angeles. The only reason you have fans here is because you got 1980 worker prices. Yeah, we can take our kids for $40. Yeah, the whole family, $40. That's why you got fans. Chris Paul got more NBA fans than y'all got fans around here, and this is what disrespect y'all doing to him? Sending them home. Y'all shouldn't even show up. We not watching you anyway. Motherfucker. Okay.
You're our guy when it comes to all things Clippers. What the hell just happened, sir?
Yeah, just talking to a few different people over there and just trying to understand what transpired in the early morning hours of this team being in Atlanta. But from what I've gathered, that brought an end to this abruptly was there was a few scenarios and which CP was holding people accountable from players to staff, from coaching staff up to the front office. And, from what I understand, there was a situation where he even addressed the team and apologized and said, look, my criticisms are coming from a good place. I want us to be a good team. I want us to get this thing right. And he was just holding guys accountable. Now, how some of that talk was taken or interpreted, that's up for the players and the coaching staff that was involved and how they felt about it. And then down the line, there was another scenario where he was critical of front office as well. And I think that was the one that broke the camel's back. That was the straw that broke the camel's back when he had some criticisms for the front office as well. I think that's what brought this to a head in the early hours in Atlanta. Like I said, I'm in Atlanta. The Clippers are in Atlanta. It was about 3-something in the morning. For whatever reason, I was up, but I was up, and and that's what I was understood. But for a player who's gonna go down as a Hall of Famer, for somebody who's gonna possibly have the opportunity to be the first jersey retired in the Raptors. Over there at the Intuit Dome and be the first to represent Lob City and be the first person to represent the Clippers in that manner. This is just a sour way to go out. It looks bad on the Clippers' part to do this in the late night hours. It looks bad for Chris Paul. It looks bad for all parties involved.
When you hear former players speak on a situation like this, they know how the league works. They know how front offices move. And they know how quickly things can shift, even when a player has given everything to a team.
That Clippers team, that's what I'll miss the most. Looking back, it's like it eats at me that we never won.
We always talk about CP3. What is it about him? Is he a vocal leader? Is he like a lead by example guy?
A lot of people tried to make it seem like we didn't like each other. It was not the case. He's both him sort of bringing us along as young players. Me and DeAndre were like the young guys, right? Like bringing us along, trying to teach us how you do this every single night. Everybody sees the assists, right? Everybody sees the mid-range, the step back, whatever, the floaters, everybody sees all that. Yeah. The thing that people don't really see, and that's what people don't really understand, is like his competitive drive and his hunger to win. Just a regular season game is pretty unmatched. That's the thing that I learned from it. It's like, no, every possession matters. Like, think the game, be a step ahead. He's working 4 to 5 to 6 different things at one time, right? Like, my time with the Clippers, like, you're not going to see me facilitate as much. We got the best facilitator possibly of all time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why would I do that when we have the best one on our team?
That was a TV show, man. That's why.
Literally,
you got clipped. Real good.
Were you offended that you were not cast? You know what I'm saying? And like Blake Griffin as himself.
Man,
or consulted, at least.
It felt like when they did the casting for my role, they were like, I guess we could dye his hair red. Like, they were just like, we got nobody. There's nobody that looks like this motherfucker.
With some sterling eyes. It was how he saw you.
Wow. What stands out though? The basketball part Meryl's talking about, or obviously the part that becomes a docu-series or whatever you want to call it, dramatization. Like that was such a moment in terms of like the NBA at large, culturally, the way it all goes down.
When I look back, like it's always about the basketball, and the basketball brought on all that other stuff. But man, the basketball, that was like the most fun.
Gilbert Arenas and Lou Williams speak on the Clippers releasing Chris Paul, and what stands out is how familiar this story feels to anyone who follows the league closely. Here's the thing. In the world of professional basketball, loyalty is often viewed through two totally different lenses, with fans seeing one version and front offices seeing another. Players can give their full effort for years, showing up through wins, losses, injuries, pressure, and expectations. Yet the moment a team decides it is time to shift direction, the move can happen instantly without any emotional connection to what that player contributed along the way. That is why moments like this become such big talking points. People hear about a respected veteran being released, and they immediately connect it to a larger pattern across many teams. Gilbert and Lou, having lived through the ups and downs of long careers, understand that these decisions are rarely personal, even though they often feel personal from the outside. The league is built on constant adjustment, and teams often choose business decisions over emotional ones. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.